Double bacon. The rural parts are turned into a den of sausage men. Readeth maketh a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Bacon, a fat man.
Francis Bacon just posted a photo. Francis Bacon likes this. A flat world is like playing blow football alone.
I play tarot for cash.
8th of the 12th, I've got this idea for a conspiracy thriller. Dale Winton would be Christopher Marlowe. I get a woman to make some doublets. It would really be him that invented potatoes.
Dear Marlowe, next time your corset gussets and your offal spills a brothel of eels across the floor, and Deptford seems like a black market of your innards, fluidly signed Christopher, and you wished you'd have stayed in your room jacking off God's name across the page, and you'd have swerved the blade end of an early intestinal checkout, marshed in the tavern's bucket, eider-downed in a testosteronal heap of sinew and eyelid and frenulum. Just think of me that once. Give this cankered worm its peace. Love, Dale.
This being the top 10 for the week beginning the 1st of March in the year of our Lord 1610. Number 10, Astrophel and Stellis of Philip Sidney. Number 9, Greensleeves, Tony, Orlando and Dawn. Number 8, Titus Andronicus Folio Edition, William Shakespeare. Number 7, Tamburlaine Part 2, Christopher Marlowe. Number 6, Tamburlaine Part 1, Christopher Marlowe. Number 5, Macbeth, William Shakespeare featuring Francis Bacon. Number 4, Sonnet Number 8, William Shakespeare. Number 3, Gold, Ben Jonson. Number 2, Sonnet Number 8, Sonnet Number 13, William Shakespeare. Number 1, Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments.
Love is like a high prison wall.
Love is not love,
There's something I could have learned. You're indestructible.
which alters when it alteration finds,
Slowly being eaten away.
or bends with a remover to remove.
Just another play for today.
Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark
Gold.
that looks on tempest and is never shaken.
Always believe in your soul.
That looks on tempest and is never shaken.
You've got the power to know.
It is the star to every wandering bark,
You're indestructible.
whose worth's unknown although his height be taken.
Thank you for coming home. I'm sorry that the chairs are all worn.
That looks on tempest and is never shaken.
Gold.
Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks
Gold.
within his bending sickle's compass come.
Always believe in your soul.
Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks,
After the rush is gone,
but bears it out even to the edge of doom.
you're indestructible.
If this be error and upon me proved,
I'm sorry that the chairs are all worn.
I never writ, no nor man ever loved. Tony Hadley is going to Peru. Tony Hadley is supporting action research. To cut a long story short, Tony Hadley is currently braving below freezing temperatures and snow blizzards in a bid to raise morale amongst British troops serving in Bosnia. Tony Hadley is spending a lot of time in Europe and releasing a lot of flop singles. Tony Hadley is in training to face BBC reporter John Pienaar in the corporation's next celebrity boxing bout. Tony Hadley is back. I went to London for a collaborative poetry reading, and all I got was this lousy representation of a t-shirt.
Literary typos of old London town. Milton, Naval, Cheapside, Paradise Lust. Blake, Nipple, Lambeth. Thongs of innocence and experience. Wordsworth, Stomach, Temple, The Prelude. Coleridge, Frenulum, Hampstead Heath. The rim of the ancient land.
Illegal ballroom dancing moves. Number 2, the Albatross. Number 4, the Paradise Lost.
I lost my frenulum in the war, playing football with a German.
Was ist ein Frenulum?
The World at War, Volume 1, Girding the Hitcher, The Mighty Bosch.
Weapons of warfare, Rodney's Pillar, Big Punisher, Onion Crusher. A lock-in at the Hoary Imp.
And springtime brought me the frightful laugh of an idiot.
Snooker, Loopy.
For those of you watching in black and white, the lane is the one between Chaz and Dave. This yellow slave will knit and break religions.
Cash my gold.
Usually is the mincer of a game show host's gonads. Average contents 81% pork, 19% tagline. This is taken from a cross-section of comedians ranging from 12% pork in the case of Lee Evans to 100% pork for the late Bob Monkhouse.
Act 1, a country road, a tree, evening. Estragon, sitting on a low mound, is trying to take off his boot. He pulls at it with both hands, panting. He gives up exhausted, rests, tries again, as before. Enter Vladimir.
Name an orange vegetable.
An aubergine.
Name something you would play with in the bath.
A bazooka.
Name a dangerous race.
The Arabs.
Name something a blind man would use.
A sword.
Name something you open other than a door.
Your bowels.
Name a domestic animal.
A leopard.
Name a bird with a long neck.
Naomi Campbell.
Name something red.
My cardigan.
Name a type of bean.
It is too much for one man. Lesbian.
Question 13 for £500,000. The future follows after A, the quiche, B, the cod speaks, C, the autopsy pudding, D, ties it.
Shall I part my hair behind? Do I dare to eat a quiche?
Sense of modernism, number 1, Ezra Pound. The Cantos inspiring 3000.
Campsites of modernism, number 1, the Wasteland, Borough of South Tyneside. Modernity on the buses, a play in one act. Setting, Luxon District Traction Company bus depot. Dramatis personae, Stan Butler, a bus driver. Basil Cheeseman Bunting, a significant British modernist poet. Inspector Jeremy Halvard Prynne, a British poet closely associated with the British poetry revival. Bunting. The mystic purchases a moment of exhilaration with a lifetime of confusion, and the confusion is infectious and destructive. It is confusing and destructive to try and explain anything in terms of anything else, poetry in terms of psychology.
God blimey.
Whether you listen to a piece of music or a poem, or look at a picture or a jug or a piece of sculpture, what matters about it is not what it has in common with others of its kind, but what is singularly its own.
I was only asking you to do the foxtrot, not bleeding Last Tango in Paris.
To appreciate present conditions, collate them with those of antiquity.
I didn't know you collected antiques.
Always carry a corkscrew and the wine shall provide itself.
Don't talk wet.
Can a moment of madness make up for an age of consent?
Have you gone raving mad? Hold up, here comes Prynne.
Entered Prynne, limping. I'm sorry you broke your foot.
Oh, thanks.
Should have been your neck.
I'll get you, Bunting. Corn Bunting, Reed Bunting, Snow Bunting, Basil Bunting, lesser spotted Prynne.
Basil C. Bunting. A mason times his mallet to a lark's Twitter. Hashtag lark.
The 21st century. The one thing left to say is that we all made it, apart from those who never got here.
That's all, folks.